Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter, and this video is going to be all about me gushing about the news that we are getting a Boba Fett crossover event that starts in May. It's going to take place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and it revolves around Boba Fett having Han and Carbonite after taking him from Cloud City and delivering him to Jabba's palace. So it's going to be all about how everybody in the galaxy wants Han Solo. We got Vader that wants Han Solo. You got Luke and the Rebels that want Han Solo. Some other bounty hunters want Han Solo. And this is all being penned by Charles Soule, who we all know and love in the Star Wars universe of comics, who has done countless awesome tales for Star Wars and has also kicked off the High Republic. So I don't even know how Charles Soule is able to juggle all this awesome Star Wars content, but it is really cool because this crossover event is going to start in May. And what it's going to have happening in May is you get the War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha issue #1. This is our big one shot that is going to fold in the Doctor Aphra comics. It's going to fold in Darth Vader, as well as bounty hunters, as well as Star Wars. And then in June is when the miniseries penned by Charles Soule will start, which is, of course, War of the Bounty Hunters. That is the title of this humongous crossover event. So this is actually unprecedented in Star Wars comics with Disney and Marvel, because they've had crossovers in the past. We've had Vader Down, which was a crossover between Star Wars and Darth Vader. Then you have the Screaming Citadel, which was a crossover between Doctor Aphra and Star Wars. Now we have literally 4 comics that are ongoing in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, plus we're going to have this introductory prelude comic, plus a mini-series that goes until October. They are saying that there's going to be many secrets and different things that got uncovered throughout the series. And we also have the acknowledgement that Black Sun will be in this comic. And that is what is getting me hyped, because this is shaping up and no one has said anything. This is my own words right now, my own opinion. This could be the spiritual reboot of The Empire Strikes Back, because if you've read the comic that is about Boba Fett and he has Han and all the bounty hunters like IG-88 and Dengar coming after him, it sounds just like that for me. And the fact that we're actually folding in all the comics and this is a huge event tells me that there's going to be some really big reveals in this. Maybe we'll see a Dash Rendar. If I see a Dash Rendar or a Prince Zizor, I am going to absolutely lose it, guys. I have been such a big fan of The Empire Strikes Back and Shadows of the Empire, and I just need to see those characters. I would love to see it. This is going to be a crazy story because Boba Fett is the center character. We haven't really had a Boba Fett centered story before. So the last time we seen Boba Fett was in the current Bounty Hunters story written by Ethan Sachs. And we have Boba Fett that had been wronged by one of his previous employers, and he ends up going after this person and tries to get revenge. And we see him at that point with Han Solo. So I'm guessing this is going to pick up right after the events that happened in the Bounty Hunters comic. And this is great because now we're learning more about Boba Fett since he was revealed in The Mandalorian. Maybe now Lucasfilm will let creators kind of dabble more into his mystique and his very mysterious background, which we really haven't even touched in even any of the novels. The Mandalorian is the first time we've really seen a lot of the character of Boba Fett. And we haven't even seen his face up until The Mandalorian. So hopefully we see some more of his likeness in this. But I'm just very happy that Marvel is just taking a big leap with this and really just giving the comic book fans that kind of bounty hunter action that they've been desiring for a long time. Because I've been a fan of the bounty hunter comics that star Valence Baylor and how much they are just, dragged out fights that are very gruesome, that are very violent. So I'm kind of expecting the same from here. And the fact that all these creators like Charles Soule, we have Greg Pak, we have Alyssa Wong, Ethan Sachs, all the current writers of the, pre-Return of the Jedi era, all these guys are collaborating. 4 stories going on at the same time on a weekly basis sort of thing. This is going to be so cool, and obviously I wanted to talk about it, but I do want to hear what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. I will say they also let a little bit of some story points come out, And apparently Han Solo does get taken from Boba Fett in between his journey from Cloud City to Jabba's palace. So there's going to be a story point where Boba Fett has to get back Han Solo and carbonite, then to deliver him to Jabba the Hutt. And also, will this actually carry us right into Return of the Jedi? Is this the big crossover event that's going to end up with Boba Fett delivering him to Jabba's palace, and then, you know, Lando getting the gear as a skiff guard to go there, and you know, with Chewbacca? Maybe this is going to be how we get into Return of the Jedi. I am not sure, but I am so ready for this. We have the High Republic books and comics that are this huge crossover event essentially every time a new piece comes out, and now we have the Marvel comics to look forward to. So Star Wars publishing is probably in the best place it has been since Disney really took over for me, and I'm so here for it, guys. So let's talk about it in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this epic Boba Fett crossover called The War of the Bounty Hunters? Really cool title, by the way. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. I talk about the comics on a weekly basis as they come out, so make sure you go ahead, and if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to that channel so you never miss any other Star Wars comic content and more. That is going to do it for me, Starrapter. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.